Hello, wonderful Taurus. I am here today to bring you your weekly love reading from October 11th to October 17th. And I know I've missed a couple weeks here on doing these, but I had done them for Virgo last week and the week before, the 2 weeks that I missed, but I didn't post them because it just didn't feel right. And I took some time off to connect more with my deck. And I just did a reading for Virgo, and it's being uploaded, and I thought to myself, I really need to do a reading for Taurus. I really got the feeling I needed to do a reading for you for this week. I'm not sure why, but I'm like, Taurus has to be next. I need to do one for them. So I have my incense cone over there burning because I'm out of incense sticks. Kind of purifying things, and then I have a little baggie of peppermint right here. And I like to have those sitting on my desk. I have that baggie of peppermint because I don't have my stone out. And I feel like it helps as well. Also, another thing I like doing now is I like to pull out the book and read the definition for especially the major arcana cards, because I feel like, when I see a major arcana card, I get this feeling of what I think it means, and there's just so many different meanings for a lot of them and I don't get a lot of them enough, so I'm like, I'm just going to pull the definition out, and I want to make sure that you get as much guidance and as much clearance as you can in your mind over the situations unfolding. Spirit, what are the messages you have for Taurus regarding love from October 11th to October 17th, 2015? I would also like to remind you that this is a general reading, so that means it may not be completely accurate for everybody. For a more accurate reading, I do recommend a private reading. I do not do private readings yet. I want to do some more free private readings to people before I do that, so I don't mind doing those. Spirit, what are the messages you have for Taurus regarding love from October 11th to October 17th, 2015? I would also like to keep in mind that if you see something here that you're not really that happy with that's going to happen, remember this is for October 11th to October 17th, and October 17th is almost 2 weeks away. So you do have time to control your outcome. You do control your destiny. And that's a lot of times also why these cards doesn't resonate with people when it's a general reading like this. Okay. Let's go ahead and cut the deck. Which I didn't do for Virgo because I didn't feel like I needed to. So if you've seen that video and wondered why I didn't, that's why. Alright. Spirit, what are the messages you have for Taurus from October 11th to October 17th, 2015 regarding love? Sunday, October 11th. Monday, October 12th. Tuesday, October 13th. Wednesday, October 14th. That was the 13th. I think I said 13th. Thursday, October 15th. Friday, October 16th. and Saturday, October 17th. Now don't worry, I know you can't see all the cards fully. As I discuss them, I will put them here and kind of let you see them. So I'm kind of making room for it. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and show you all the cards and say what they all are, and then I'm going to go over what they all mean for the week. Okay, so for Sunday, October 11th, we have Queen of Swords. Monday, October 12th, we have the Hierophant. Tuesday, October 13th, we have the Four of Pentacles. October 13th. I said 14th again, didn't I? Wednesday, October 14th, we have the High Priestess. I don't like to do reverse cards. A lot of readers don't. I just don't feel like they are necessary. Or really is accurate, is what I find. October 15th, Thursday, we have the Page of Pentacles. If you are someone who's into tarot and want to interpret these two as reverse, Wednesdays and Thursdays was in reverse. I put them back in the right side up. It always, I feel like, is more accurate when in the right side up. With my deck. Some people with their deck, I've seen them do it and I'm like, yeah, the reverse side was better for you. But when I do them, like I'm a Virgo, so when I do my personal readings, I just don't like it, the outcome when they're in reverse, and I always feel like when they're right side up, that's when they're right. So for Friday, we have the Two of Swords, and for Saturday, we have the King of Wands. Two of Wands, I meant, for Friday. Okay, anyways. So, for Sunday, October 11th, we have the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is, well, wands are generally to do with action, initiative, inspiration, and career. And the Queen of Wands is a warm, cheerful woman and always busy. And the book says, if this woman were a full-time mother, you would still find her volunteering at the school fair, ferrying others' children to and from school, and running other errands in between. She has endless energy and thrives on being busy. The Queen of Wands has a warm, attractive personality, generally cheerful, and is always busy with a number of different projects at any given time. Her home is important to her. She is loyal and protective of family and friends, the one they can count on. Nothing is too much for her. Note the fire burning in the background on this card, reminiscent of keeping the home fire burning. So this could be a person as described. It could be a mother. It could be a best friend that's a female. It could be, any mother figure that you have in your house as well. It could also just be like an energy of this happening for you on Sunday as well. So if it is an actual person, then there will be someone looking out for you on Sunday. And it may be even a way that you don't even realize that they're looking out for you. For Monday, October 12th, we have the Hierophant. Every time I say that card, I'm like, I hope I'm saying that right. The Hierophant card. Traditional values, a wise person, and provides guidance. Let's see if we can get a better description of this, though. The Hierophant is dressed in religious attire. His arms are open, showing his willingness to reveal his knowledge. A beautiful stained glass window stands between the moon, symbol of heavenly meditation, and the Hierophant, which represents the filter through which he receives his information. One hand is raised to heaven, and the other faces down to earth, representing spirit and matter, with the Hierophant as a bridge between the two. As the Emperor connects to the material and worldly matters, the Hierophant represents the spiritual aspect. So there will be a spiritual aspect to your Monday. It could be a person that the Hierophant may indicate help from a wise, trusted person such as a mentor, teacher, or religious figure, usually one who is respected in the local community, but certainly someone whom the client holds in trust and high regard. The card frequently refers to large institutions such as hospitals, educational establishments, government offices, churches, and large organizations. It also suggests conformality, conventional set of ways, working or thinking, where it is difficult to implement change. It can be representative of following traditional values and moral ethics, or the need to find a deeper meaning in life in the exploration of spiritual matters. For Tuesday, October 13th, we have the Four of Pentacles, and Pentacles are generally thought of to do with money. But the Four of Pentacles is overly cautious, fear of loss, and it can be a material focus. So, whether you actually do lose or not, and I'm not sure, but you are definitely very overly cautious about losing money. And with your card on Wednesday, the High Priestess, which is following your instincts and doing what you feel is right, I think that you are being a bit overly cautious, but that can be a good thing as well. You definitely are fearing loss, but on Wednesday we have the High Priestess, and because of that, I think that you are going to use your intuition. There will be some secrets revealed that may help guide you better with this money situation, if that's what that is about. And I do think that you are going to have unexplored potential. Let's read the definition for this, though. The High Priestess represents mysteries and secrets, so indicates that there is more depth to some matter than you have seen so far. With the right cards, it could show a secret becoming known to you that would be as to your benefit. At this time, you need to follow your intuition and trust your instincts. The High Priestess also carries the message of potential as of yet unexplored, or perhaps unfulfilled. Look at the situation again, as you may have missed something previously. The influence on this card is feminine in nature, relating to the psyche, and represents spirituality and wisdom, and the desires for knowledge and learning. It may also show an interest in the deeper, more complex aspects of life. For Thursday, October 15th, we have the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles is, again, Pentacles are generally thought to do with money and things like that. The Page of Pentacles, you should receive some good news that will bring welcome changes into your life. This may have a financial or academic connection, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. You could definitely receive some good news that will bring welcome changes into your life, and since this is a love reading, you may receive some good news that will be good news for your love life. It could be still in relation to money in some way too, though. You could get some money coming through that you'd been waiting for, or get something that you've been waiting for that'll really help your love connection that day, possibly. Or be making a process and maybe get a better idea of when things are going to happen. Definitely a good card to get for that day, considering some of the other cards that comes this week. These cards all relate together very well so far. For Friday, October 16th, we have the Two of Wands, and Wands are generally to do with an action, initiative, and it can be a career. Two of Wands is initial accomplishment, possible partnership, and the Two of Wands is, let's see what it says here. We see a young man facing two swords that are now firmly placed in the ground, showing that his project has become more established. He looks between them, far beyond into the horizon, contemplating his future plans. The vegetation is healthy, lush, and vibrant, which brings a deeper sense of optimism. The two deer gazing back at him with equal. The two deer are one right there, and there's one over here. The two deer gazing back at him with equal contemplation mirror the two wands. These two can symbolize the possibility of outside influence, perhaps in the form of partnership. The fork in the road shows the future choices and decisions that will need to be made as you, Taurus, progresses. Okay. So I do think that that actually plays really well, considering the Page of Pentacles right before that, and considering the High Priestess, which is following your intuition and your instinct, which could tie into this as well. Okay, so for Saturday, October 17th, we have the King of Wands, and again, wands are action, initiative, and to do with career. The King of Wands is, let's see what it says. The King of Wands, I like to look this up for as well, because these can sometimes mean people, these can sometimes mean other things. Let's see, the King of Wands. The King in this card is focused upon the fire that tops his wand, as you see him looking at it. His throne appears to be set in the sky, perhaps an indication of how he's influenced by his many creative ideas. The King of Wands is usually strong, optimistic, energetic, confident, and friendly by nature, good with words or motivating others, and quite physical. He enjoys challenges, so he is frequently found in leadership roles. They usually make good husbands, enthusiastic lovers, and proud fathers, although they tend to talk up their loved ones and can appear a bit shy by others. So this could be the one that you have, that the one for Friday goes for. And this could also be something to where you meet somebody as well. And if you're already with somebody, this thing on Friday could be you're deciding which one to go with. A 2 could indicate, deciding what needs to be done. And this is a love reading, so it could definitely be you meet someone new, and then you have to decide which one, and this could be the person that you meet is what the Saturday one could mean. You may have already met them, but things may hit you like, whoa, I may actually like this person. That's what that could mean for some of you Tauruses out there, but again, that's not for all of you. So yeah, it looks like an interesting week. There will be some good news on Thursday. Friday will be pretty good as well. You'll have upcoming decisions to make. You have some people looking out for you as well at the beginning of the week. Some good advice that you'll be getting. It looks like an overall not too bad week for you, Taurus. I know you've had some pretty bad weeks. Not too far from back from now. Some of you are still going through hard times, so it looks like this may not be an amazing week, but it'll be at least a good week. And like I said before, if you're not happy with the outcome, remember you can control your destiny still. You don't have to just see these cards and be like, okay, this is going to happen to me. I sit back. I'm going to accept it. You can change it if you don't like it. Anyways, thank you, Taurus, for being here, and I hope to see you next week. Have a great week, Taurus.